Hello, and welcome to another fine episode of Who's That Anime? Uh, where we're speaking about Cowboy Bebop. Got my partner here, Steve, and
Yo, yo, yo.
his partner, Colin, who's me. That's me, pointing in my
It's the first time
face.
in my life I've dabbed. I just did a dab.
Oh my god, you got to commit seppuku or harikiri?
I mean, one of the two. I have a pen I can maybe give it a try with.
I'm pretty sure if you did that under my suggestion, it's technically manslaughter.
I believe it's coercive suicide, so potentially yes.
God, don't commit suicide. It's illegal.
No, it is. That is the worst part about that is the idea that you deciding that it's like yeah, life's really too hard. Oh no, that's illegal. You can't do that. Don't take control of your own life.
I mean, they only
You shouldn't do it. To be clear, but the idea that it's just that it's a crime that's the problem is the problem.
yeah. Other than that, it's well, we did get the finally like made homosexuality not illegal.
Did we?
Yeah, it was like 70s or something.
Oh, I mean, I thought you meant recently, and I was worried
Oh
that that was a
no
thing
no
that only happened like it's like yeah, like last week.
no
Holy
no
shit, we're
like
backwards.
50 years ago, but
Thank fuck.
that's still pretty fucked up. Oh, you know what? You love men. We're going to like chemically castrate you or hang you. I can't remember. Did they hang people for that?
I, I don't. I hope not. But let's just say no
Okay,
and hope that that never happened.
I think they might have. Anyway, and we
I could
got
also be talking nonsense. I've had so many lemsips today.
yes, and you just had another one, or having another one. I am not having Linsip. I am good old tea. Central Perk.
Yep,
Uh,
borrowing the missus's friend's mug because I have so many mugs in the dishwasher because I'm going through them at a rate of knots.
yeah. So I also abolished hanging what in the 70s, I think. Well,
I know that my dad told me that he remembers the last hanging being a thing.
yes,
It's like that worries me quite greatly.
yes, and I think did we discuss ages of parents on last week's episode or was that before?
We did, we did. It was
Yeah,
last week's episode, and yeah, my dad's 70, so
yeah,
yeah, like in the in he had to be old enough to remember that.
yeah, and like my mom's 72. My dad's older. In fact, he was born in the last years of the war.
There you go. 13th of August 1964 was the last hanging in the UK.
All right. Well, why did they abolish the hanging as a punishment? I think they just leaned away for a while. I think you can still technically be
They
hung
went,
for treason.
oh well, we've got a prime minister that could fucking do with some sort of punishment.
Well, castration. I mean, you'd probably be glad for
I didn't
that. I
say
mean,
it.
it's got like 8 kids from four different
8 kids by
wives.
7 women.
Fucking wishes the worst. Anyway,
Yeah,
yeah. So the whole chemical castration thing is because I remember watching what was the one
Alan
there?
Turing.
The Alan Turing movie with Benedict Cumberbatch, Benjamin Cumberbatch.
Oh, but Wimbledon tennis match.
Wimbledon tennis match. What?
Is it the Enigma machine or something? I don't know.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean, it's a good movie, but then it kind of ends with him saying, "Yeah, it was that either this or getting hanged or something." That guy did that guy and his team did a lot for the war effort, and we
So
go
much.
we go, oh shit, you're gay, dude. Oh yes. Oh, we're going to like make you essentially kill yourself. because that's what ended up happening.
So here are some names for Benedict Cumberbatch: Benadryl Cabbage Patch,
Hmm? That sounds like
Bumblebee Pumpkin Patch,
should make a Transformer movie with, or make a Transformer
uh,
of Benedict Cumberbatch where it
see,
turns into
yep,
Pumpkin Patch.
Wimbledon tennis match, uh, Bandicoot Thunder Snatch,
The extra hidden character in Crash Bandicoot.
Bread Machine Crackerjack. I mean, Cucumber Bandersnatch. These are all not terrible.
They're not his name.
They're not. Do you know? Have you ever seen the thing about the fact that he can't say penguin?
Maybe I have.
He calls them penguins. Penguins.
Penguins.
Penguins.
Penguins.
Peng.
Peng.
Yep. And they made him do a documentary where he had to narrate it and had penguins in it. And it was basically just a whole series of him saying that word wrong. Oh, amazing.
Oh man, you better not do a movie where he comes fucking like oh it doesn't matter. That's the South Pole. Captain Scott or something like that.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
Getting
Well, the
strapped.
penguins are all in the South Pole.
Oh, they are South Pole, aren't they?
Yeah, you don't get penguins in the Northern Hemisphere.
That's that's why you got the joke.
You, you were right. You you basically shot your own joke out of the air, even though you got it right.
I know. What is it? Why did polar bears not eat penguins?
Because they can't open the wrapper.
Because they can't open the wrappers. And just to
Yeah.
highlight this, penguin is a chocolate biscuit in the
Yep.
United Kingdom.
It's
Basically,
not a cookie, a biscuit.
yeah, proper biscuit. Well, no, because biscuit's like a scone in America.
Yeah, a biscuit is like a
A
it's like
dough.
a savoury scone. Yeah.
Yeah, a dough thing.
But to be fair, biscuits and gravy, mwah,
Wait,
chef's kiss
wait. In
in America.
American biscuits.
Yeah, I'm not slathering up some penguins with Bisto.
Get a couple of bourbons and dip them in your bob roll.
Uh, I like a Bovril.
Hmm. Seems to be a West Coast thing again.
Well, it was the tradition of going to watch the football. You halftime pie and a Bovril.
Which is a warm drink made from yeast. Is it yeasty stuff?
It No, it's basically gravy.
It's just gravy. Yeah, so basically it's just gravy in a cup that you drink without having meat products in it or around it.
It's similar to yeast extract.
Yeah, I thought it was yeast extract.
It's
Well,
it's not yeast extract. It's a
sounds
thick
worse.
and salty meat extract paste,
Sorry, meat extract paste. So what you saying is,
similar to yeast extract.
do they make a vegan version of that?
Um, no. I am worried. It says Bovril can be made into a drink, or beef tea, which is that's pretty much what I've always used it for. Oh my god, no! What's happening?
What are you looking at? Don't look at the
But
internet with food.
Bovril can be made into a drink, beef tea, by diluting with hot water, or
Uh-huh.
or less commonly. Would you like me to say what with less commonly?
Is it urine?
I'd argue potentially worse. It's milk.
No.
Who's like, oh shit, beef up that milk. Like, I'm not going into the supermarket. It's like strawberry milkshake, banana milkshake, chocolate milkshake, beef.
Well, I mean, milk's beef enough as it is. It generally comes from cows or milk.
Yeah.
It's generally dairy.
It also says here that people put it in porridge, spread it on toast.
I mean, it's pretty much like Marmite almost, but not Marmite because Marmite's horrible. Do you like Marmite?
Well, I don't like Marmite, but I do like Twiglets.
Which is coated in Marmite, essentially.
Yes,
Yeah.
but there's a texture difference.
Yeah, like they're crunchy and not.
Yeah, I'm kind of okay with the crunchy that being the flavor, but less okay with that being the flavor when it's paste.
Is Vegemite, is that vegan based? Is that actually vegetables?
Vegemite's the thing.
Yeah, I know it's Vegemite's a thing. But what is it?
Uh,
It's actually made from vegetables.
it is made from leftover brewer's yeast extract with various vegetable and spice additives.
All right, brewer's yeast extract. So it's from beer.
Yeah.
No wonder the
Well, I
Australians
mean,
love it.
it's made in Australia, so
Oh, that reminds me of that Simpsons joke. Can I get some coffee? Beer?
beer,
No, coffee. Beer?
beer,
Coffee.
coffee,
Beer.
COBE. It's a great skit.
And that's the
Fucking
same.
love that episode.
That's the same bit where Bart and Lisa's in the pub, uh, and the guy is going, "Check the size of my knife out," or something, and
That's not a knife.
that's and Bart goes, "That's not a knife,
That's
that's a spoon." Oh, I see you played knifey spoon
spoon.
before.
Ah, classics.
Uh,
Anyway, why are we here today? We're here to, we're here to talk about. How long have we been doing this?
15
That's
minutes.
14 minutes, Colin. Oh God. We're here to talk about Cowboy Bebop in our continuing series. This week we're going to talk about episodes 17 and 18. First up on the docket is episode 17, Mushroom Samba, or Mashurumu Sanba.
Nice. This one's got the best music in all the season in it. I think.
This
Or-
this is this is a weird one. This is, if I remember rightly, the start of the episode is them all sort of like kind of being all grumbly and annoyed and hangry.
Well, that's because the emergency rations was eaten. There's an empty
Oh yes,
box.
that's right. And Jet wants to know who did it.
Yeah, because they're like the last ditch effort rations that should have, and someone's better owing up to eating them, and they're all going, "Well, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I'm so hungry." And how did I know it wasn't you? Cause saying you're hungry. How did you know it wasn't you, Jet? Says Faye. Anyway, and they're out of fuel, coasting through space, going to Europa. And then a ship crashes into them.
Yeah, they get hit. They get a hit and run.
Hit and run.
Well, yeah, because they've got no fuel, and essentially, I think what they're trying to do is they're trying to get to they're trying to get to Europa, but the hit and run takes them off course, basically.
Yeah.
Which is it's pretty good because the hit and run is beautiful. Somebody just smashes directly into them, then goes beep beep beep.
And they try to signal the guy and go, "Hey, what you doing, dude?"
It's absolutely incredible. It's
Yeah.
so funny.
It's
So funny.
it's good. And then Faye's well, I think this is what you call a hit and run.
Yep,
And then
it is indeed.
yeah. And then Faye suddenly crumbles. They say, "Oh, we're going to check the damage." All right, Faye, you go and do something. And Faye's like, "Oh, my stomach's cramped. I can't. I can't do anything. I need to go." It's like, no, it's just a bit of work. Like, no, I can't be doing it. I'm actually really ill. And then is it Ein or Ed brings in the box of thing and holds up like the expiry date on the bottom saying, and then it says that they're out of date
I,
last year.
I think it might be Ed.
Yeah. Oh look, you got this box. Oh, it's out of date.
Ed does try to eat like some last morsel and then drops it when everyone gets really mad that there's a morsel of food left, and then Ayn eats it.
Yeah,
So
she finds like a nut in her pocket or something, and she's like, "Oh yes, nut. I'm gonna
yep,
eat that." And then she just has the death stares in the back and feels them and turns around and goes and stuff. Well, it's a good start. It's a good start. And then they, of course, crash land into the planet because they've been pulled in by the gravitational force. Uh, and at this point, they all somehow survive. You got Aiden holding onto the stairs for dear life.
yes,
Uh, Good old Aiden. And
poor
then
Ayn.
they crash into the planet, and Ed goes, "I can help," and then breaks stuff, and then maybe not Ed. Maybe you go and look for food.
Yes,
So
please get out of the fucking way.
yeah, we'll off you go and look for some food in the desert planet, and then Ed goes in her on her journey with Ayn to look for food.
She tries to put some shoes on
Hmm.
and then decides against the shoes.
She couldn't walk with the socks on her feet.
yeah. Oh, socks. That's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah,
socks.
there was shoes there, but but she put socks on. Look, I got socks. And then she stands up
Yep.
and falls over instantaneously because she can't walk with socks.
I don't
Not,
understand, but sure.
don't understand either. I just thought she wasn't used to the gravitational force of the planet because that should be
Well,
a
she
thing.
seems to be able to walk just fine with her bare feet. So
Yeah, in the boiling hot desert.
yeah, yeah, yeah. That'll do that.
Yeah, weird. So she's off for a wee stroll in the boiling hot desert. Um, uh,
And there's nothing around. Literally, like it's like one of those areas that Goku and Vegeta might have been fighting in Dragon Ball Z.
pretty much, yeah. Out of the way. Nothing. Uh, then she comes across a melon stand.
Yep, watermelons.
Selling
Watermelon.
selling for 1,000 woolongs,
Yep,
and she searches
which of
herself
course
and
she doesn't
Ein
have.
has no money. She tries to look. She looks down Ein's throat. Oh, wow.
Yeah, somewhat eccentric, but sure.
Well, she is Edward something
Mental.
something something. She has like
Yes.
a really complicated name, but that will come more apparent uh, later in the episodes. So,
Oh, I meant to ask though.
hmm,
Sorry, we still haven't gotten to the bit that disturbed you, right?
that's right. That'll be
Okay.
next year now.
Oh man. Okay. Shit.
Yeah, yeah. Don't know why. It's maybe just a mind state I was in at the time. Anyway, um,
Okay. Fair enough.
many years ago, almost 20 years ago. Fuck. Anyway, uh, yeah. So she's at the melon stand, and then this lady with an afro comes hurtling up and goes, "How much for the melons?" And she goes, "Oh, that's 1,000 wulong." And then she goes, "Oh, here you go. Here's 1,000 wulong. And if you give me
Keep the
any,
change.
yeah, and also give me some information about this guy," and flashes a picture,
Yep.
a Polaroid, no less.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird,
Old fashioned.
yeah. And then that scene's done in real slow motion. He kind of opens the thing like, "Is it 1,000? I'm not quite sure," and does it really slowly.
Yeah. Possibly expecting it to explode.
Yeah, why not? Everything else explodes. Anyway, so she takes her watermelon, jumps in the car, and within that flash a moment, Ed and Einar disappeared, and they follow the car, and the police stop her, saying, "Hey, we're looking for this mushroom smuggler seller. Do you know anything about him?" No, but I'm here to catch him. Can we search your car? I was like, yeah, sure, nothing here. And then they open the boot of the car, or the trunk of the car,
The boot
the
in
boot,
quotations.
and
Yeah.
Ed and Ein are in the boot, and she's going, what? And then the police are like, right, we're going to arrest you. Sleeping, they're sleeping. And then the
And then of
kerfuffle,
course they leave.
yeah, the kerfuffle outside the thing is they just sneak off because they're still away in the boot.
Amazing.
And then you got some other guy trailing the town with an empty coffin.
Yeah, that's right. Forgot about that guy. That's one of my favorite moments involves that guy.
uh, yeah, so then Ed and I stumble across Domino. I think that's the guy's name. That
Yeah, the guy's name is Domino Walker.
Yeah, who's selling the mushrooms.
And he's wanted for selling hallucinogenic mushrooms. And then we get into a whole thing on a train.
Not quite. That's at the end. That's the end.
Is that
That's when you get in the characters.
is that the end?
That's the end, man. So Ed,
No,
yeah,
is it?
yeah.
I thought the output of that was when he hands them the mushrooms.
Oh, maybe not
Was
then.
it, you know what, take them? He's just like, take them.
But not. It's not quite there yet. So they meet him
Okay.
in the city because he's having a hot dog, and he's munching on his hot dog, and
Yeah.
Ian and Ed kind of run up to him in all fours. I think both of them are all on all fours. Freaks the guy out,
Right.
and as he
As
finishes,
it would.
the hot dog and goes, "Oh man, I want some. Give me some." Type thing says it. And the guy just looks at her and goes like, "What? What the fuck are you on about, kid?"
What's wrong with you?
And then the guy with the coffin appears, standing in the middle of the road with the coffin right behind him, and then starts mouthing off saying, you know why I carry this empty coffin with me? It's because you killed my brother, and I've got this coffin to put your body in it," type thing. And he's doing some spiel, and then a truck runs over his coffin, and destroys it.
I actually burst out laughing watching that. It's just so funny. It's this huge like emotional monologue. It basically turns and goes, "Do you know why I carry this coffin?" It just goes smash right through it.
Yeah.
It's fucking incredible.
This, this destroys, and the guy's like, "It's not really my fault he died. I'm not taking liability for that," type thing. So then he pulls out a gun, and then Ed and Nine are still kicking about and says something. It sets the guy off. I can't remember. Maybe they're still on about getting
Yeah, I
a
can't
hot dog
remember
or
what it
something.
is though.
It's like, I want it. Give it to me. Or something like that. I'll show you.
Yes.
And then the guy goes, oh shit, better bail. And then he runs away with the guy chasing him.
Oh jeez.
And then, I don't know, I think it cuts back to the lady with the afro who's in the police station now. And she sees
She is, yeah.
Ed and Ein run by.
She's being interrogated.
And then the policeman gets interrupted by a loved
A phone
one
call.
of some sort.
Yep.
And then
Probably his wife or significant other.
or mother or whatever. Yeah.
Whoever. Yeah.
Yeah, someone. And then he turns away, and then she kind of escapes with her watermelon into her car. But I think that's no, that's a bit further on because she does return back to camp at some point.
But
No,
so this is the thing is that
no. So
yeah, this happens at this point because it the train thing causes her the car crash that she's in.
yeah, another did.
Yes, this next scene, the next scene that's coming up, has her in the car.
Yeah, so it's not there yet. So basically, after Domino's gets chased away by the guy with the coffin,
Yep.
he drops some mushrooms on the ground, and then
Yes.
Ein sniffs it.
Bonk,
Yeah,
bonk, bonk,
yeah,
bonk.
and then eats it, and then he just hops around in a like stone manner.
It becomes a pogo stick essentially.
Yeah, and then Ed at this point goes, "Ah, these mushrooms are not edible. Let's test this theory." So then, basically, Spikes leaves mushrooms out on a table at the Bebop's camp, and
Oh, that's right.
each one of them go, "Oh, there's a mushroom. I'm really hungry. I'm going to eat that."
Why? Why would that be your thought though? These don't seem to be edible. I guess there's a bunch of people who are really hungry who try and eat them.
Well, it's just testing out a theory.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Or she just really wants to see what happens to other people while they're high. Because that's the
Yes,
other part.
possibly.
Basically, she's drugged the crew of the Bebop, except for herself. Um,
Of course.
so they all kind of eat this, and then they're fine as they eat it, and then kind of go into the Bebop, and then each one of them hiccups, and then their eyes
Yep.
just glaze over.
Yep.
Uh, Faye hiccups well and gets stoned, and she goes into the toilet, which then she starts hallucinating that she's in the
It's
sea
flooding.
with all the fish and stuff, and she's swimming up, and
Yep.
Ed's just looking through the door as she's just like doing the butterfly.
Like a breaststroke in the
Yeah,
air.
yeah,
Yeah.
and they're standing up. Um, Spike starts walking up to
He's
the
got to go up a
cockpit.
big staircase.
Yeah, he walks.
Yeah, he's got to go up a big staircase.
He's walking up I think the stairs to the cockpit or something, and he just standing there, just like half lifting his feet, like he's climbing the staircase.
Yeah. He's he's going up and down on the same step
Yeah,
over and over and over. It's
yeah.
pretty good.
He's not even.
I think Jet's my favorite though, for sure.
Or he's having an existential conversation with his bonsai trees.
With his, he's like, I didn't see it like that. That's a good point.
Yeah. Wait, who am I again? Stuff like that. And then Ed goes, yeah, these aren't good for eating. And then
We did already know that.
yeah, and then I think about the bounty hunter thing appears on the screen saying that there's a bounty for this guy.
Oh, for Domino.
Domino, yeah. And then he goes,
Yeah.
aha, we'll go and get this bounty, and then we can like buy food. So he chases him. She gets on like a wee petrol scooter thing,
Yep.
which I don't know why she didn't take in the first place. Because it goes like 1 billion miles an hour, apparently, by the dust cloud it creates.
It definitely goes pretty damn fast.
Yeah. And then she uncovers the shuttle that hit him. Oh, look, that's the shuttle that hit us. The hit and run.
Yeah. And it's what Domino's, right?
Yeah, it's Donald's hit and he's like, oh, hit and run, man. And it's just,
Can we talk about the fact that Ain is basically a backpack?
yeah, he's in the backpack. Yeah. He
It's
even,
so good.
he even picks that up. Like
Yep,
she gets her thing and gets the backpack that's for her to carry him
it's so good.
in. And then yeah, so Domino's there, uh, and they have a bit of conversation. She freaks him out again because she's all like guard doggy thing, and then goes, "Aha! Sleeping gas attack!" and shoots like these water pistols full of gas at him, and then like chokes them both out because she's not wearing a
While
mask.
she's in the room.
Yeah, and I think he runs off and goes, "Like you're crazy."
Yep,
Uh,
correct.
Also, there's a was this after? So then he starts chasing her down. The guy with the coffin is in a restaurant eating a sundae. Is the best thing I could describe it with.
Yes.
He's eating some frozen dessert type thing in this bar, and at this point, the three old guys are back.
That's right. Yeah, they are.
They're on the other table, and
Back from their space station.
yeah, it's talking to him, saying something to him. And he says, "Shut up." to him. Get lost, old guy geezers.
Oh,
And then he sees Domino going by, and he goes, "Oh, there's Domino!" And then he starts munching at this thing and gets brain freeze on his fucking.
that's that's my favorite. That he like, eats it so fast and just goes,
Yeah. And then he starts chasing it down. This point is where Astral Lady's in the police station and escapes and starts chasing them down.
Yep, that's
Uh,
right.
and then Ed is at one side of a crossroads for train tracks, and so is the coffin guy.
Yep,
And Domino's kind of in front, and then he jumps on the train because it's slowly moving past the crossing. And Ed goes, "Oh, there's that." Oh, actually, no, jumping too far ahead. Because Ed goes back to get her scooter to then chase the train. Uh, but
yeah, yeah. Sorry, you're right.
and I think that's the police station bit. Um. Anyway, so they get in the train. This is the train, and the ladies gets to the bottom of the car. The guy is on the guy for the coffin guy is on the train shooting that Domino. Uh, Ed, I think, basically launches herself off the back of the car of the Afro lady
Yep,
to get up on top of the train,
yep,
and then throws Ein up to get chase him down,
yep.
and he loses a bag of mushrooms, which then
Yes,
hits the guy with the
the coffin.
the coffin man. Yeah, I don't think we learn his name.
Don't remember.
Coffin man. Let's say that, and
Coffin man.
he then flies off the back of the train into the car,
Yep,
and then it spectacularly explodes.
it does. And then he ends up neatly nestled amongst her cleavage, basically lying in the middle of the road.
Yeah, and he's like, "Get off me!" type thing. Um, as they're all burnt out. So and then Ed finally gets on top of the train and is about to leap at the guy as there's a
Yeah.
cow in front of the train on the tracks. The only one cow in the entire like area is just sitting there, and the
As the
train,
train comes to a safe stop.
yeah, stops abruptly, which makes Ed fly further forward, throwing
Yep.
Donald down on the ground, and she lands on top and is like, "Ah, I'm not getting you away. You're going to be my bounty." And then the guy is like, "But there's like 100,000 Wulons worth of stuff in this bag."
Yep. Or 100,000 woolons per mushroom.
Yeah, power mushroom. And then he says, "No, no, I'm going for the bounty." But you're crazy. There's more money in this bag than there is for my bounty. And he states something like, "You're an airhead or something." And he goes, sort of. Just gives him a look or something.
But we do
So
end up with the bag of mushrooms
yeah,
instead, of course.
yeah. So she gets the bags of mushrooms, and at the end of this, you get a wee bit of a subtitle dialogue for the first time for
Yep.
Ein. Goes,
Yep.
"Thanks the cow," and the guy goes, "Oh, no problem."
Yep. For what is conceivably zero reason
No
that
reason.
happens.
Comedy value. Um, so that's the end of that chapter of Domino. He goes away, and Ein takes the bag of
Yep.
mushrooms, and then all
Yep.
the crew of the Bebop all find themselves in awkward situations. Like you find Jet with like a shitload of lipstick around his mouth, like
He's wearing Faye's lipstick. Yep.
I mean, you assume it's Phase.
I assume
It could be his. Maybe he does just wear it and when they're not
it
around.
could be. Yeah. Well, you're right. He's wearing someone's lipstick.
Like a
A lot of
clown
it.
face. He's obviously just been doing that
Like
for
he's
like
tried to do it in Turbulent Plane.
no, he's like literally drawing a clown's face.
No, I know.
Like
Like
that.
round in circles.
They're encircled around his face.
And Faye is wrapped up in toilet roll in the middle of the hall outside the bathroom.
Yeah. And Spike's on top of the bebop. He finally gets up
Yes.
there. He has a wee conversation with a frog on the stairwell saying, "This is a stairway to heaven." And he goes, "What do you say about the frog?" It's basically stupid frog.
I don't remember. But yeah, it's a Stairway to Heaven. Another music reference in this show.
Yeah, not allowed to play that in shops.
No, denied.
Denied. Anyway, so they have this bag of mushrooms in the tent, and they're like, "Oh yeah, so this is worth what? Oh, cool," type thing. And then this Faye and Jet step out the tent only because I think the police go, "Oh, the police is outside," and
We're
they're,
looking for this guy.
"Have you seen him?"
It's a picture of Domino,
Yeah,
and they're like, "Nope, no idea who that is." And Ed kind of wanders in and is like, "Oh, Ed's seen him."
yeah, crazy kid. Yeah,
Doesn't she's just kidding. She doesn't know what's going on.
yeah,
And then it's Jet and Faye, isn't it? And then
yeah.
Spike comes out just holding a bag of mushrooms
Holding the
in a
bag of mushrooms.
completely deranged state. It's so good.
Yeah,
He's so fucked.
and then they go and eat. The police officer tests one of the mushrooms and goes like, "Oh no, they're good mushrooms."
Yep. You people must love shiitake mushrooms.
Yeah,
Well, see you later.
yeah. And now they got shiitake mushrooms for like
Yep.
the last week.
Forever.
Yeah, and
Who wants more?
yeah. Who wants more? And that's the end of that episode.
Oh, that episode is a trip. Figuratively and literally.
Yeah, but the chase scene on the train has the best music.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Pretty pretty chilled. Africa, something. Indonesia.
I remember hearing it and being like, is the wrong audio track playing? What happened?
You know, that's
So
it.
what do you give this one?
I like this one. I'm going to give it an 8. It's
I
just
concur.
comedic offset from all the seriousness from the last, I don't know, 6 episodes.
Yep, it was a nice break. Yeah, because it's been pretty heavy going. Because you had Jupiter Jazz Part 1 and 2, Bohemian Rhapsody, My Funny Valentine, Black Dog Serenade. So yeah, like 5 episodes have all been fairly heavy going.
Yeah. So yeah, let's
Okay.
go with an 8.
So, episode 18, Speak Like a Child.
Speak like a child.
Speak Like a Child.
What's Japanese?
Oh, God. Supiku Raiku Ae Cha Irudu.
Supiku. Uh,
Supiku
okay, okay,
Raiku A Chairudo.
cool. Okay,
Yep, I tried.
that's
I tried.
that's. I can't remember you did the last one in Japanese. You did. You
Ah,
did. You
you know
did.
what? Oh, I did. I did. Yeah.
Totally did.
I remember mainly from the last word, which is Sanba. Yeah,
That's what it is in English.
Sanba de amigo.
Yeah, Sama Domingo. That was a game I
No,
didn't
it's not
catch.
Samba. It's Sanba.
Sanba.
Yeah, N for November.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. I'm not saying Sam. I'm saying Sanba.
Yeah, mushroom Samba is the English, but Sanba is the Japanese.
All right. Okay. Cool.
Yeah,
We're
how
off.
about that?
Yeah.
So this one is starts off with Faye gambling.
Yeah, she's at the races. She's at the horse races.
Yeah, on the ponies,
On the
uh,
ponies. And loses.
doing a shit job as always, because you know that's what gambling does to you.
Yeah. Yeah. And then Spike's trying to catch some fish because they're docked in some water place.
Yep. This is where they're having like Jet and Ed are having a conversation about the prize box that I can't remember the name of.
All right.
Because they're talking about like an old tale of like, you know, bream and cod and sea bass, and Spike's like, I haven't had any of those in years, and he's like, this is all just, you know, stories.
Mm-hmm.
And then I can't I can't remember the name of the prize box or whatever it was, but that's when Ed's like, oh, the prize box is a turtle. He's like, what are you talking about? And looks up, and then there's the big turtle delivery bot ship landing on the Bebop.
Yeah. And it said package for Faye, and it cost him money.
Yep, which he's not happy about.
Not happy about. And then Faye returns, and he basically, like, you owe me this much money. What? Why? Oh, because this thing came. All right. See you later, guys. Bye.
I have to go back to my home planet now.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah.
he just leaves.
Yeah. Well, she gets the reason. It's like shit. Debt collection agency's caught with me again.
That's what she thinks.
Yeah. So she runs away back to the races again.
Yep. Due to Spike and Jet having a conversation, and Jet's like, maybe I can just take it back to them and tell them this is a mistake.
Yeah.
And Spike's like, what if I just open it?
Pretty much.
What if I just tear it open?
Yeah, he just rips it open as Jet's saying, "Ah, well, just return it and we'll get the money back." And he's like, and then Jet's just like, "God damn it, Spike!"
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Now the thing is that it turns out to be a tape. It's a Betamax tape, very specifically.
Yeah.
But the thing was, I was waiting for the penny to drop when they were looking at it, being like, "Oh, this is interesting," and instead, they're just staring dead at it, and I'm like, "Why are they not reacting? Like they should react." And then Spike just starts pulling the tape out of it. It's like, "Oh my god, don't do that! Please don't do that." That hurt, like that physically hurt.
I knew you'd have that reaction when I watched that scene. I was like, Steve's
Oh
gonna
my
love
God.
this one where the guys are like
Oh my
fucking with
god.
the tape. And then Ed does a wee bit of research, I think, and goes, "Oh, that's a Betamax." No.
Yeah.
No. Said, "Oh, this is a cassette tape. It's really old."
Yep.
Or something like that. So they go to some weird retro.
Electronic store dude.
Yeah, he's really into that. Oh, this is a good scene.
Yeah.
I love this scene. Spike's growing is intuitive.
This is, oh my god. I think this might be my favorite thing in this show so far.
Was it the soap opera that
It's
he's watching?
no,
Because that's
it's
that's like Max Payne style.
that that is pretty great. But then he's like, here's the tape, and he puts it into play, and he's like, oh, so why is it so fuzzy? And he's like, hang on, let me sort the tracking. And I was like, oh, nostalgia.
Yeah.
And then it gets fuzzy, and he's like, oh, it's gonna chew the tape, and he goes to like stop it, and Spike just keeps kicking the tape player over and over and over. And Jet says, Spike, I don't think that's helping. And he keeps kicking it until he puts his foot right through it. He goes, you think? Like, what
Yeah.
was happening?
And then he's like, this,
Oh my god.
his excuse is that how I fix my ship all the time.
Oh my god. It's so funny. It's so funny. Like I was bad enough watching him kick it, but then when he just kept, like, when someone's like, that's maybe not a good idea, kept doing it, broke it, and then went, oh, I guess.
Yeah, that's good. There's a couple of other good scenes. Like I say, I like the soap opera bit. It was like, yeah, I was in something like I was going to do that too, type thing, and I'm pretty. I feel pretty weird in this like new house type thing. And it's like, yeah,
But as
me
long as I'm
too.
here with you, my twin brother.
My twin sister. And yes, and it's okay now because I'm with your twin sister, and then it ends, and it's like, holy shit, man. And then the guy just basically goes, "Oh, this shit, man. This is the shit. This is so much superior than all our old stuff. It's like this sums up fucking TV media every fucking generation."
Amazing.
And then so they go, all right, we got the beta tape, and then he goes, man, Betamax, fucking hell, and kind of jizzes everywhere over it, and goes deep in explaining what it is and how it works and stuff like that, and both Spike and
magnets.
yeah, fucking how fucking primitive is that? And Spike and Jet's faces just a look of like, please shut up. We
Just
don't care.
do the thing.
Yeah.
Oh god. And of course, yeah, he destroys the he destroys the box
Yeah.
in the best way possible.
Yeah.
And then they leave and go back to the Bebop, to where they are then phoned by that guy going, holy shit, replace my equipment, you assholes.
Pretty much. And they're like, what? You ruined our tape. And Jet's ironing the tape? The
Okay,
wrinkles?
so he is.
Is that
He
fair?
is. But I did notice he was doing it between sheets.
Yeah, he had like towel on top of it.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know is what I'm saying. Maybe that could work.
Never tried it.
Like, I mean, it's got to be better than gluing a record back together.
Throwback to our
Words bubble up like soda pop.
World of like Solar Pop episode.
Yep. Get it while it's hot. Or bubbly.
Oh, wait, on 8. So that was 8 episodes ago. So that'd be what? 33? Episode 33?
Oh wait, no, this is 9 episodes ago because we had our Pokemon episode in between.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, 32, 31. Yeah, throwback, and you can see us.
It is episode 33.
33. Yes, because the Pokemon didn't really count.
Yeah, because Pokemon's oddly numbered. Yeah, I fucked it. It's fine. It'll work out in the end.
Yeah.
We are, however, going to go from episode 47 to... Or are we? Yeah, no, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Technically,
Uh-huh.
even though this is our 42nd
Second.
episode, it's actually our 43rd episode.
Oh no, stop throwing numbers around like this. Like, just go back to watch
Yeah.
episode 33. That's double up like
Yeah,
soda
watch
pop.
episode 33 because that's before the problems.
Yeah, and you'll have references.
It's
to
in
it.
between Serial Experiments Lane and Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah. And that explained the reference of the gluing the record.
Oh, fuck that movie.
And he,
I like it, but my god, that annoyed me so much.
Steve loved that scene. That was like his
Oh, yeah,
best scene in the entire.
That was
movie.
very, very much akin to Spike pulling the tape out of the Betamax.
No, he just kicked the shit out of it.
No, like before that, where he's just kind of going. The bit where he's kicking it was hilarious. The bit where he's just pulling the tape out slowly like that really got me.
Used to do that as kids. Anyway, was yeah, or you can also watch the soda pop thing on Netflix.
On Netflix, it's totally worth a watch. It's great.
Yeah, love the art style. If anything
Yes,
else.
it is very pretty.
Right, so at the back of the ship, they're ironing it, and then Ed goes hunting for the only other Betamax machine, apparently,
Yep.
which is on Earth.
Yep. In the basement of some
Mall.
museum.
Oh yeah, museum in it's it's in this museum in old Asia, which is, and they show the map, which is basically
Tokyo.
Japan.
Yeah. Yeah.
So they fly over there, and then Faye phones and goes, "Yo guys, what's happening?" Because she's been at the dogs now, the dog races.
Yeah. Now that she's been at the dogs, and the dog racing's working out much better.
Yeah, she's won a lot of money, and they're like, "Oh, we're on Earth," and she's like, "Shit, you guys left me here." It's like, yeah,
Yes.
bye. The
Bye.
cuts off at that point. Uh,
Genius.
and then they go into the museum, which is a ruin.
Yep.
And
This is
flooded.
a pretty funny scene of them fucking up, getting through spaces over and over and over and over.
Yeah. So they get to like the lobby of the museum and find it's being the electrical store on floor 28.
But sub basement level 28.
Yes. So they climb down the elevator shaft, and the elevator's not working because there's no cable in the elevator. Climb down that, and then the lift falls away, and they escape that. And then they climb through all these other random fucking unsafe locations. Flooded toilet.
Loads of shit breaking underneath them and just falling over, and
Yeah.
then
Sliding down
It's
a
like-
banister with no
Jet-
stairs.
yeah, Jet's like, why are we doing this? Well, now we're just doing it to show you that this was fucking hard. I told you that this would be too difficult and it would be too much work, and we're still doing it, and now I'm making sure we're doing it, and I'm making sure you know how much hard work this was.
Yeah, it's pretty much to prove that treasure hunting is a waste of fucking time.
Yeah. That's right.
And then they quote the story that he said at the start, I think, because oh, this will be this part of the story. I know why he's old, how he got old now, and stuff like that.
Yeah. By the time he got to the treasure, he was already old.
Yeah. So
They get to the basement. They get there, and then there's like a shitload of stuff.
yeah.
Like, so they pick up the monitor, but there are a number of different machines. Which one do we pick?
Yeah.
And then they seem really pleased with themselves.
Yeah.
They have the electronics in baggies above their head. They're walking through water, and really, really happy and smiley.
We get back to the
And then-
bebop.
Yep, and plug it all in, and Spike tries to put the tape in, and it just kind of jimmies side to side and doesn't really fit because it's not the right machine.
Yeah, Ed points out, oh, that's a VHS. Is it a what? Oh yeah, that's a totally different format.
That's another.
That's not
Yeah.
right. And then they're deflated
Oh.
to shit.
Yeah.
And
And of course, at this point, Faye then phones back to find out what they're up to. And instead of Ed picking up or any of the others, Ein picks up.
yeah, and barks at her.
Yep. And then Ed's like, "Who are you talking to, Ein?" "Oh,
Hey, Faye.
hello, Faye. Where are Spike and Jet? They're very sad."
Yeah. Fine.
I think she says, like, "Oh, they're so deflated."
Oh, they miss me.
Yeah, and she mistakes that as, well, if they miss me that much, I guess I'll come back.
Yeah. So they come back to the planet that she's on. Uh, and
Of
well,
course, there's one more. There's another delivery first, though.
yeah. So she's just flying by, and the delivery comes in. Much
Yep. This
and
time with a different delivery animal.
yeah, maybe a
Is
rabbit.
it a fox this time? Is it a rabbit? You're right. It's a rabbit.
Yeah.
Rabbit.
Um. Yeah, and Jet is arguing with the bot. Like, no,
Yep.
no, I'm not paying for this. We don't want it. And right behind him, he just hears a ripping sound. That's fucking Spike just picks it up and goes rip, and he's like, oh,
It's so good. I can understand his frustration there. It's like, I'm not paying that, and then just like, oh, I'm paying that. Why am I paying that?
because Spike's opened the package.
Oh my god! Again.
Yeah. Oh. And they find that's a Betamax machine.
Yep.
So they set that all up, getting ready to watch the movie. Faye comes back and goes, "Hey guys," and Jet goes, "Yeah, you can't watch this unless you pay us the money." It's like, fine
Yeah.
then, I don't want to watch it.
Yep. I'm going.
And then Jet seems to have a smirk on his face at that action.
Yeah, because he's like, I won. I won this.
Yeah,
No, you didn't. You
she's
didn't get your money.
and she's just watching from the doorway.
Yeah. Oh fuck.
Um,
Come on, Jet.
yeah, so they basically get to play the video, and it turns out it's. She's also mentioned that they traced the package and found that it's been around the whole solar system, going places to places.
Yes.
Uh, anyway, so they play the video, and it's a home recording that Faye made when she was a child.
Oh, we assume it's Faye, but
Uh,
yes, it never explicitly says the name or like because she doesn't have the name.
yeah, she didn't have a name there, but it's certainly the person there looks like
Yeah.
Faye in if she was younger. And Faye seems to think that it's her. Oh, well, 'cause she does state that she doesn't remember any of that shit. uh,
Yeah.
and basically, it's basically saying, "Oh, we're going to record this to kind of to a message in the future for our future selves type thing. Go me, go, go me, go me, go type thing." Uh,
Yep.
and she has a big thing. It's like, "Oh yeah, good morning. How's it? Hope it's bright and sunny and just you know." Feel good stuff, and she's a lot happier.
Positive.
Yeah,
Yep.
and it looks like that maybe she was. I think because they also mentioned at that point the space jump, they lost the data as well in this episode,
Yep.
because of the explosion. Um, so I don't know if that makes Faye much older because they said that she was in cryo chambers for 54
For
years.
54 years. Yeah.
And then when she meets uh, Whitney, I've got to keep remembering it's Whitney by thinking of Whitney Houston. If Whitney Houston sing "Take My Breath Away,"
I want to say no, but you may be right.
I think it is.
No, that was Berlin.
There's a Berlin that's saying "Take My Breath Away." Take my breath
Yeah,
away.
that's the one. That was close.
My voice is broken now. What was Whitney Houston's song? Well, what is the famous one?
The one from the Bodyguard.
That's probably it. Yeah.
I will always love you.
I will always love you. Ah,
That's it.
yeah,
And she also did I Want to Dance with Somebody,
possibly. Eh,
I think.
maybe. I don't know. Anyway, yeah. So and then it was like just over 3 years or something that she's since she saw Whitney. So that was like 57
Yes, it's
years,
57 years.
and she was age was 20 when she got frozen. So she's really only like 23.
Yeah,
Doing maths here. Uh, and then so we're saying what 54 to do that and 23,
77.
77. So she should be 77, but then it seems like she should be older than that. A good 300, maybe 100 years. Well, I don't know. I think they're only setting this in what, 2060 years?
Yeah, it's 2040 something or 2050 something, but
Yeah,
I think
2060.
there's no saying whether 54 years is accurate or not. 2071,
2071, yeah. So, yeah, maybe.
which if you take the 53 years, 57 years back.
Hmm.
Oh no, take the 77 years back, sorry, that's 1994.
Yeah, so it could easily be recorded in a Betamax camera. I mean, could just be
Yeah.
like our old parents' camera or something. They still have
Well,
Betamaxes.
so no, because wait, but the 1994 wasn't when the recording was made. That's when she was frozen. No, no.
Yes. Well, no. Because we worked out our age is 23. Oh, again. No, no,
So
94 is when she was born.
2071 minus 20 minus 3 minus 54.
Mm-hmm. So
No.
no.
Yes.
Yes.
54 years.
We're saying 54 years she was frozen. Something like that.
51. Yeah, 1994. She was born.
Yeah.
So 2004 Betamax.
Eh,
I mean, many DV cameras were around in 2007, so I would believe that there was a Betamax one.
yeah. I mean, like I say, it could just be the fact that the parents had it. I wouldn't have thought it'd be a brand new thing.
Yeah.
That's why they probably let her go use it. Sort of. Well, like, do that. Anyway, so yeah, it's basically a video that she's made with her classhood friends that's been sent around the solar system for the last 70 odd years. Um, and she's looking on and going, I don't remember anything, and feeling a bit sad about it, melancholy. And that's kind of the end of that episode.
Yeah.
I
That's
enjoyed,
pretty much it.
yeah, I enjoyed this one better than I did the other Faye kind of backstory one.
Yep, I agree.
It was a lot more entertaining, but maybe that's because it was less Faye. because it wasn't really paid as doing any of this shit. Is Spike and Jet.
Yeah.
She went to the races and won a lot of money and then lost it all. Won the races,
Yep.
and that's why she came back. Yeah, yeah, I enjoyed it. It's good. Has good, lots of funny moments. A good bit of adventuring, and no, they haven't really done bounty hunting for a while.
No. Not in any official capacity, anyway.
No, not not really. I don't know. I suppose it's time to rate the show.
Yep. What you got?
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go a low 8. A good,
Okay.
but not that good.
I am gonna go a 9.
Okay.
I thought the whole bullshit adventure that they went on was just amazing.
Well, it's good. I like it. I like the bullshit adventure. It's the fact that they also call it as bullshit as well.
Yeah, I think that the interesting thing for me was that it was the bullshit adventure that they had made that told a legitimately interesting story that like but didn't take up the time. That wasn't like it wasn't that the whole episode was like leading up to a moment in that way. It was more just, here's you're gonna have like a couple of seconds of something at some point, but here's this mess that kind of has nothing to do with it, but actually has everything to do with it,
Hmm.
and then it delivers
Yeah.
on a thing. It just that made me laugh. Like usually when you're trying to sell, some sort of emotional gravitas or something like that, you make an episode have more weight. But I love the fact that they've done it in the complete opposite way by making the whole episode got almost utter nonsense, but then having like this nice payoff moment for like all that hard work, bullshit or not,
Yeah.
was really great.
It's it's good, man. Not going to deny it's not wasn't good. Like I say, I don't think I could rate it a 9. No, couldn't rate it a 9. Um,
That's fair.
but yeah, so that's an end of another episode, dude.
We've made it. You have
Mm.
been listening to Who's That Anime, an anime podcast about anime, weirdly enough.
No, it's not. That's a
You
lie.
can find it. No. Well, no, sorry. An anime podcast about a bunch of stuff, and then sometimes we talk about anime. That's probably more accurate.
We disguise the anime by talking about
Anime in disguise.
anime in the skies. Do 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 do.
So you can find us where all good podcasts can be found. You can find us at Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google Podcast, Overcast, Pocket Cast, anywhere where you can put an RSS feed in, and also at anchor.fm/who's that anime. We have some reviews already, but it would be cool to get more. So if people would like to leave some, that would be really awesome. 5 stars, 1 star, whatever you want to leave. Any criticism is great, particularly if it's constructive. We don't make any money on this. We just kind of enjoy doing it. But if you really like what we do, then tell a friend. See if they find what we do interesting, and maybe we'll grow the audience that way. We have a Facebook page. That's facebook.com/who's that anime. We normally post about when the newest episodes are out and some anime memes and so on and so forth. We have a YouTube channel that we are working on getting ready with more videos. We are recording a video now of this episode, and hopefully in the near future we will start to put up more of these video episodes so you can see our lovely faces while we talk about nonsense. Colin likes to play video games at twitch.tv/couchfuel. Not so much at the moment because we're in a bit of a transitionary period. You're potentially moving, and I am sort of not really having as much time. But I think once things died down a little bit, we should be able to get more of that on the go again.
Yep.
And in the meantime, though, of course, there is a massive archive on youtube.com. you can find if you look for the channel Couch Fuel. Similarly, I like to play horror games on Twitch at switch.tv/HailPayman. And again, you can find an archive of whatever bullshit I end up doing on youtube.com as well. Just look for the channel Hail Payman. And that's it. We're out.
Yeah, pretty much. We're almost there. So, I just want to add small disclaimer for people if they're gonna. I like to say that I know I'm generally not in tune with any of my random tunes that I have put in a video. So, thank you for any comments on that. If you made any comments on that,
I think one of these days you'll know that you finally got the tune when we get a copyright strike on one of the songs you're singing.
oh man, that'd be great. Because to be honest, I generally just do Vic Reed and Bob Mortimer's Shooting Star pub quiz song versions.
Of everything. Amazing. Nothing short of amazing.
Yeah. Did I come back for a bit? Did
You did.
Yeah. You haven't watched it. It's kind of like something from the 90s.
That is probably the best description you can give of what that is. It is definitely like something from the 90s.
It brought what's his name into the limelight from Legal Gentlemen.
League of Gentlemen?
Not Legal Gentlemen. Little Britain.
Oh, do you mean Little Britain?
Yeah.
Matt Lucas.
Matt Lucas, because he was
George
Dawes,
Dawes.
who's a guy
Scores.
dressed in a big giant baby onesie.
Yeah, that play the drums.
But play the drums, yeah. That's the kind
What
of humor.
amazing television we have in the UK.
He's what?
What amazing television we have in the UK.
Yeah, it was a good show. I enjoyed it. It was just ridiculous.
I'm not saying it wasn't good. I'm just saying, like, to anyone else that's listening to this, they're like, what on earth is this?
It's Shooting Stars.
Yep. You can find it on YouTube, I'm sure.
Yes, there'll be clips of that, but you might find the newer episodes.
Yeah. Oh, well.
It's a classic.
It's like trying to find places to stream the original Takeshi's Castle.
The original with Craig.
Well, so that's the ones I'm looking for, the Craig Charles ones,
Uh-huh.
the ones that aired on Challenge TV. But what I get is ones that aired on Challenge TV, but use I think it's the Thai version of the game show, and not the Japanese one.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
All right. Well, with that bombshell, a quote for another 90s show.
End it. End it.
Let's go. This has been Who's That Anime? Episode 42. Happy New Year, people, because this will be aired in the year.
Will it? No.
Yeah.
Episode 41 goes out in the 19th. Oh shit, you're right.
We just talked about it last week.
I know, but it's tomorrow now.
It is tomorrow now. We are recording this late at night, and also Steve has had quite a bit of Lensip.
Too much Lemsip.
Which is, I don't know. What's in Lensip?
I mean, it's just paracetamol and caffeine, but
Paracetamol, exactly. In a
also
lemon flavor.
slap some saccharin in there as well, just to sweeten that bad boy up.
Saccharin. Oh, sweetener.
Yeah.
All right. I just took anandine. We're not.
That's not painkiller though.
Anandine is. It's got the same chemicals.
I don't think anandine is.
It's got aspirin.
Oh no, actually, there's a range. It depends. Apologies.
Okay, so it's aspirin, that other one that you mentioned, paracetamol, and caffeine.
And ibuprofen is the other one.
Oh,
Paracetamol is a painkiller.
hmm
Uh,
aspirin?
Aspirin is not.
Was it not?
I don't believe so.
Use aspirin to like cure
Although it
headaches.
is for pain relief, but it's not. I feel like paracetamol works by.
Just gone down a rabbit hole, Steve. I thought we were ending it like 10 minutes ago.
It's something. You know what? Never mind. It's aspirin and ibuprofen. I think are to do with like inflammation.
Yeah, yeah. Ibuprofen certainly helped when I had those back pains, leg pains.
Oh, did they not give you the good shit?
Um, no, because I never got it to go anywhere. They just kind of waited until I got better. Oh, you getting better? I'm getting better. It's just like the scene in White Python, the Holy Grail. I'm not dead yet. Shut up.
Interestingly, this says that ibuprofen is better at reducing temperatures than paracetamol.
Oh, yeah, but that's not painkiller. Anyway,
No, but that's like as the person who has a sick child in their household who has a temperature, that would have been good to know.
I suppose, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Having given them paracetamol exclusively.
are you able to give it to children?
Yeah, yeah, you get calprofen.
Oh, okay.
Calpol is paracetamol,
All right, okay, okay.
and calprofen is ibuprofen.
You can tell which one's a parent, and those are chemicals.
Did you know that paracetamol is also known as acetaminophen?
Surprisingly, no, I did not know this.
That's if you ask an American for a paracetamol, they won't know what you're talking about. Probably
All right, okay. It's not which
they'll
one's
know it as they'll know it as acetaminophen.
which the one that was born out of mold? Was that aspirin or paracetamol?
Uh, Aspirin, I think, is mold, but I also think. Do you mean antibiotics?
No, I mean like the whole story about the guy who went away and left a bit of bread on a table, and then came back and found it that had like properties. Because he went, hey, I'm going to look at this.
Uh, I'm not sure. I mean, what's his name that invented antibiotics?
No, it was a
Uh,
scientist in Dundee University. Not sure it was Dundee man.
Penicillin.
Penicillin, that was it.
Penicillin is an antibiotic,
Oh,
and it was invented in Darvel. Oh well, discovered in Darvel,
maybe it's Dundee man then.
which Darvel is in Ayrshire. Oh, what was the guy's name? Alexander Fleming.
Yeah,
Fuck.
is he not Dundee man? Local Dundee man.
Uh,
Or I'm making it up shite.
you are because he was born and lived in Darvel.
Does he study in Dundee University at all?
No.
Well,
I
there's
mean, I can.
don't.
I have just done a find for Dundee on his wiki page, and it's come up empty. So I'm sorry.
That's fine. No need to apologize. I don't know. I had for some reason thought he had done something in Dundee University at some point.
Well, I mean, Darvel is also sounds a bit like Dundee, and that
Uh,
it begins with D.
no. All
Okay,
right,
we stop. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
right. On that bombshell of learning about drugs and what's safe to give to kids, we should say goodbye. See you next time in the new year.
Happy New Year. No,
Happy.
wait, it's in the New Year.
Well, we'll still be seeing them next time in the
Doodaloo,
year.
doodaloo, doodaloo, doodaloo. Yeah. Happy New Year. We're seeing you in the new year
Yeah. Good New
because
Year.
we're both there.
We're both there.
Yep. But bye.
Bye.